What's going on, you guys? It's Queerphyrexia, and yesterday we got a huge preview for Modern Horizons 3, and with it we got the backup commander for the JUND deck, Coram, the Undertaker, and I think this card is possibly the best JUND commander we've gotten since the Beamtown Bullies. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I think this deck is really sweet. So if you like this commander, please leave a like down below. Comment some cards you think should be in this deck. Without further ado, let's talk about the cards I am choosing for this deck. I am building this deck. This is my deck tech. We are doing this. So first, we should probably talk about what Coram the Undertaker does. He is a 05 for Win and JUND, legendary human warrior. Coram the Undertaker gets +X/+0, where X is the greatest power among creature cards in all graveyards. When Coram attacks, each player mills a card. During each of your turns, you may play a land and cast a spell from among cards in graveyards or put from libraries this turn. This card is very sweet for the self-mill fans like me. So let's talk about mill a little bit more with some of my picks. We have Blanchwood, Prowler, Carrion Grub, Cemetery Tampering, Golgari Grave Troll, Golgari Thug, Grisly Salvage, Mesmeric Orb, Moldgraph Millipede, Mulch, Old Stick Fingers, Perpetual Timepiece, Stinkweed Imp, Stitcher Supplier, and Undead Butler. All these cards are really good. You'll notice we're on some dredge type effects for this deck. You know, we want to keep repeating, putting things in our graveyard so we can get to things like Yargle and Multani, Necrogoyf, Koroxa, and of course things like Massacre Worm. This deck is going to be filled with a couple of bombs. We're also running things like Roaming Throne so we can double up on these beautiful triggers from cards like Archon of Cruelty. And yeah, so we're going to obviously be packing a lot of recursion in this deck as well, such as Animate Dead, Chainer Nightmare, Adept, Conduit of Worlds, Raminop Excavator, Garna the Blood Flame, Felden the Third Path, Unearth, Reanimate, and just Dread Return, you know, your standard run-of-the-mill recursion. So in JUND, we obviously have access to a lot of different removal spells, such as Terminate, Assassin's Trophy, Noxious Gearhole, Putrefy, Ancient Grudge, which is repeatable, so if it gets milled off of a trigger, that's okay. We can just get it right back. And, you know, with us playing cards like Yargle Multiani, Archon of Cruelty, and Necrogoyf, and, you know, Coram himself, we should be playing things like Greater Good, sacrifice a creature to it, draw that many cards, discard 3, it's great. We also want to continue drawing cards or potentially milling, so we're playing Palantir of Ornthok, which is a phenomenal card. The Zoldock players know all about it. Faithless Looting, because it can be flashed back. Combustible Gearhulk, Brass's Tunnel Grinder, a personal favorite of mine, and Dark Deal. Dark Deal is great. It's a kind of group sluggy wheel. It's fantastic. And you know, we're probably going to jam Anger too because we want our big creatures we're going to poop out of our graveyard to have haste and be able to swing, especially our commander. So what is JUND without the ramp? Obviously, this is the last thing we're talking about for this video because I just wanted this one to be quick. So obviously you have your Birds of Paradise, Bloom Tinder, Far Wanderings, Ignoble Hierarch, Skull Prophet, and Wild Growth, and of course, the commander staple, Soul Ring. No commander deck's complete without a Soul Ring. Am I right, you dirty commander players? And if you like this commander, leave a like and comment down below what cards you think are going to be great in this deck. I think Coram is shaping to be, honestly, the best JUND commander since Corvold. You can disagree with me in the comments, but that being said, I can't wait to see what else is coming for Modern Horizons 3, and I'll see y'all in the next video.